If you're looking for the best woodworking books, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the 10th position of our list, we have The Why and How of Woodworking. The Why and How is classified one of the best books on woodworking for several reasons. First, it's the best books for beginners eager to create remarkable woodwork like the author himself, and offers easy-to-follow illustrations. Authored by Michael Pekovich, The Why and How of Woodworking is a book that provides vital tips on how one can produce a piece of work that is worth his or her time, effort, and money. Every woodworker wants to make a difference. And this book highlights how one can stand out from the crowd. Using this book, you will discover how you can use the little knowledge of woodworking you claim to have, to create a piece of work that will add value to the lives of others. The author of the book, Michael Pekovich, is a great teacher. He explained every single detail in the book that beginners need to know in a simple-to-understand manner. However, there are no shortcuts to becoming an expert in woodworking, but this book unveils untold secrets of the art that even most experts do not know. From philosophy to wood selection, shop tips, design pattern, work methods, and finishing, every single page of this book imparts the knowledge of woodworking that beginners would need. So there is no mistake in classifying The Why and How of Woodworking as one of the best beginning woodworking books. Moving on to the next at number 9 with the Complete Manual of Woodworking. The Complete Manual of Woodworking is one of the best books for learning woodworking even if you don't have prior knowledge of the art. It covers everything one needs to know about woodworking. The book explains in details wood types and the science between each one of them to help you make the right decision. The Complete Manual is classified as one of the best woodworking books of all time to learn and understand the various woodworking tools, including how to use each of them to create something spectacular. It also has tons of useful information that will improve your general knowledge of woodworking. The picture quality of the photos used in the book makes learning fun and easy. The book features more 1,800 different drawings, photos, and diagrams provided to inspire and guide users from beginner to expert levels in no time. You will also learn and improve your knowledge on various woodworking techniques such as fastening, bonding, jointing, laminating, and every other method there is to know. The number 8 position is held by the Joint Book, Wood Joinery Complete Guide. Having sound knowledge on how to choose the ideal joint for your woodwork is an excellent achievement for a woodworker. It is also one of the things one can learn from the best books on woodworking for beginners. Unfortunately, many woodworkers struggle with it. If you want a sound knowledge of this area of woodworking, then choosing the Joint Book is a wise decision. The book features step-by-step explanation on how to create various joints such as edge and scarf, lapped and housed, miters and bevels, dowels and biscuits, and many more. If you are still struggling with how to create the perfect joint, then it's your fault. The reason is that you can improve your joint making skills in no time with the easy-to-understand Joint Book. Over 70 different joints are presented in this book, with illustrations you can even learn from while working on a task. Just keep it close to your toolbox or workbench for quick and easy access. It is one of the best woodworking books beginners designed in such a way that one can make quick and frequent reference, with lots of illustrations, photographs, and diagrams that make learning a breeze. The book is suitable for beginners, intermediate, and advanced woodworkers. Next at number 7 we have Woodworking with the Router. Bill Hilton's Woodworking with the Router is an undisputed woodworking guide, which contains how to do woodworking with a router. The details have been presented in the easiest way possible, so that the reader can learn and grab the concept fast and easily. The book helps you with molding, cutting decorative edges, gluing up joint edges and surface wood, shaping furniture of different paradigms, cutting circles, ovals, curves, cabinets/panels, all types of practical cuttings including rabbets/laps, dados, half or dovetails laps, and sliding dovetails, mortise and tenon joints, making simple fixtures and jigs, and whatnot. With this guide, You can make different designs, learn how to use templates for shaping parts and making intricate cuts with precision using a router table. This revised guide edition is simple, vivid, readable, and comprehensive. Plus, it features all the required tricks and techniques you might need to discover your router's never-reached potential. The number 6 position is held by Great Book of Woodworking Tips. Randy Johnson's Great Book of Woodworking Tips guide features shop-tested suggestions and descriptions of how to achieve any woodworking project successfully. The ultimate woodworking guide includes the steps of how to route edge joint fittings perfectly at every try, how to sharpen any type of router bits, including the bits of the carbide router and blade, how to store, move and 4x8 sheets simply by your own. Making drawer slides, clamping and gluing of odd mitered and curved cuts, warped wood flattening and others are some of the additional information provided in this guide. If you are a DIY hobbyist, then this book is going to be of great reference to your occasional projects. The book contains reader-written woodworking techniques and tips from American Woodworker magazine, which is the premier woodworkers publication. This is a 650-page volume comprehensive guide that provides simple yet feasible solutions to common woodworking issues. The number 5 position is dominated by the hand-built home. Anna White's The Hand-Built Home GUID is specifically dedicated to the occasional woodworkers and DIY enthusiasts. This book is a great compact option to learn and create modern-day furniture according to one's lifestyle. Anything starting from a bed, a play table to an Adirondack chair, etc., this guide is a versatile choice on the market at present. The simple-to-build, cost-effective quality furnishings with an indispensable collection of other woodworking projects makes this book an inspiration to the homemakers, who always look for the best to furnish their residence with. The DIY spirit of this guide is also equally commendable. The good part about the book is that woodcrafters of any level of expertise will find it really helpful to their requirements. Inside the guide, you will get detailed plans of 34 woodworking projects, which have been designed taking every section of your home into consideration. The beginner-friendly guide is laden with comprehensive data on how to use basic equipment and off-the-shelf wood/lumbers effectively and purposefully. Moving on to the next at number 4 with the new Bandsaw Box Book. With David Picciuto's The New Bandsaw Box Book, your woodworking project experience will be more worth than just making the box. Just a little piece of wooden block followed by a couple of challenges, and your box is ready with a satisfyingly useful project output. There is no denying that box making projects are the most common/ranked, especially among the beginners as well the advanced craftsmen. Being a great fan of making boxes, typically the ones that he made with his reliable bandsaw, David Picciuto uploads weekly roundups on YouTube for his woodworking followers. So, other than his textual tutorials, you get to see some of the practical wood box making projects with more clarity. Every project of David is demonstrated in a stepwise manner through a modern approach, so that the reader/viewer finds it easy to learn. The author has made sure and focused on the information accessibility through his engaging manner of explaining things as lightly as possible. The number 3 position is held by Woodworking, the complete step-by-step guide to skills, techniques, and projects. Tom Carpenter's Woodworking, the complete step-by-step guide to skills, techniques, and projects is currently one of the best sellers on the market. This book is fit for both a tenderfoot as well as a pro-grade user. Here you get the full-fledged expert guidance to master your skills to become a refined woodworker. It is basically a 2-in-1 woodworking book, as it contains both a woodworking project guide and skills-building guide. Total 41 woodworking projects have been provided inside the book, for both indoor and outdoor furbishing with the accessories that strike the viewer's attention. What more? You get more than 1,200 images, detailed demonstrations, easy diagrams with stepwise instructions and time frames for hassle-free project completion. You will get a list of the prerequisites, materials and tools individually mentioned under every project instruction. Additional information regarding the procedure of wood selection, shaping, drilling, measuring, layout and marking, cutting, clamping, gluing, and more. In all fairness, it is a beginner-friendly book that makes the concept of woodworking a cakewalk. This woodworking guide undoubtedly surpasses all its competitors in terms of comprehensiveness, affordability, and applicability. Next at number 2 we have Good Clean Fun, Misadventures in Sawdust at Offerman Woodshop. Nick Offerman's Good Clean Fun, Misadventures in Sawdust at Offerman Woodshop is one of his many bestsellers in the New York Times. In this book, you get the complete discipline to learn and get into woodworking as a professional. Like any other woodworking guide, here also you get a couple of demo projects to try out initially. This besotting guide demonstrates various types of projects based on every level of expertise, with simple instructions. Other than that, you get some vivid and vibrant colored pictures of the instances of those demo projects. Whether you are a professional woodcrafter or beginner, with Offerman's Woodworking Guide, you will really find doing your projects quite entertaining and easy, as the book itself is quite illuminating and useful to all. The book renders shop tips, in-depth demo projects, insight, tricks, and more. The DIYers will also find the book equally amusing and useful, and is a great fit to the workshop of any woodworking enthusiast. In all fairness, this funky woodworking tutorial guide will make your work more fun than ever. Finally, the number 1 position is dominated by Complete Starter Guide to Whittling. Complete Starter Guide to Whittling, by editors of Wood Carving Illustrated, is the best seller on the market, typically targeting the beginners. This comprehensive book includes 24 easy wood carving projects with stepwise demonstration. Not just that, you get vibrant photos to get a better practical view of the projects shown in the book. Here you get to know how the classic toy whittlings are done, how this whittling technique is applied on the twigs and branches to make the ultimate work of art/showpiece. What are the 4 fundamental types of knife cuts that are commonly used in whittling, what to consider while selecting a whittling knife, what are the doables to sharpen the knife for smooth and secure whittling, etc., are all what you get inside this wood carving guide. That's all for today. We upload product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.